back again, and what I thought I might do today is go over how some of my Stitch Fix and Trunk Club items have held up. I packed quite a number of them for this trip, and of course I have a limited amount of things with me, so they're in frequent rotation. They're getting washed. Some of them have to be dry cleaned. Didn't realize that for some of them till after I got them. But anyway, I brought some with me, and I'm going to just go over how they've held up in general. And this, by the way, is a packing cube. This is a very large packing cube. And I have to say, I watched tons of videos on packing cubes before I packed. I'm still trying to find where the camera is on that iPad. I have it propped on a fence to get the picture. I think it's right there. I'm going to do a video on packing cubes. I got Shack Pack, which this is, and also some Pro Cubes. And I'll do a comparison of them when I get home, maybe before I leave here when I'm packed up. But these are awesome. Anyway, this has most of my stuff stuffed in it, this one packing cube. So let's see what's in it and go over it. All right, the jeans jacket. This was the first Trunk Club item I bought. I bought it back in August. All right, and it's not, I should put it on. And here it is. It's fine. It is a, let me find it here, Caslon denim jacket. I don't know if I can stand up if you can see it any better. All right, I can button it here. My shirt will stick out the end. It's kept its shape okay. Let's see, come down here a little bit. It can button shut now, which was tough when I got it, but I've lost some weight. It's a size large. It's a little wrinkly. I wash it in the washer on cold, hang it to dry, and it's a denim jacket. It's held up like a denim jacket, so it's fine. It doesn't stretch out too much. I don't know if it's any better than a denim jacket I could have gotten elsewhere other than Trunk Club, but it's fine. Since I have this one out, I might as well do this one next. If y'all saw my Trunk Club unboxing for early January, you know how much I loved this Nic and Zoe sweater. This is the Nic and Zoe light beam cardigan. Now, this was kind of pricey, but I have to say thank you to whoever used my Trunk Club referral link. Most of these videos, as you watch unboxings, most of them, if they have a link in the bottom, a referral link, if you sign up for the company with the referral link, the person who put it up gets some kind of credit toward their next box. Either if you have an order shipped, Stitch Fix, you just need it shipped. Trunk Club, you need to make a purchase. It's awesome. Someone used it so I could get a couple of things that were a little outside my normal price range, and I really appreciate that. One thing I usually say, and what I try to do myself, is, for example, I just signed up for Wannable. I'm not having one shipped till I get back, but I had to think, who's the first video person that introduced me to Wannable? When I realized who it was, I went back to their site and I used the referral link, so that person who introduced me to it will hopefully get credit for it. They don't all work like that, but it's pretty cool if you do. So if you decide you want Trunk Club or Stitch Fix from me, use mine. But if you first saw it from somebody else, go back and find their link and use it, and you give them a plus. Of course, you can just sign up from the website too if you're not into that. But I really appreciate it because I love this cardigan. And this was, I forget how much it was like $148 or something, which is outside of my cardigan price range for the most part, but I don't regret getting this at all. This has been washed, hand washed. You're supposed to lay flat to dry, which more or less I did. Since I've been here, there's a fairly large, thick fence in the back, and I spread it out over the fence, and it dried real nice. It kept its shape, no stretching. This has a tiny bit of wool in it, which normally I don't do well with wool, but this isn't bothering me at all. Like if I wear a fully wool sweater, I'll start to itch, which is kind of ironic since I've worked with sheep for over 20 years. But for some reason, wool clothing, if it's up against me all the time, after about 10 minutes, I start to get itchy. But this doesn't make me itch. It is wonderful. Now, I did go to the Nic and Zoe website. Right now, they're having a 25% off sale, including clearance items. And this very cardigan is on sale for $109, I think, and then you get 25% off on top of that. So am I disappointed that I got it in Trunk Club where it costs more? No, and for several reasons. One, I would have never found this if my stylist hadn't picked it for me, so I do not begrudge her commission. 2, I had referrals and a gift card. Yes, yes, yes. So it was fine, and I got to wear it for 2 months more than I would have before it was on clearance. But the big reason, and here's the danger with clearance, is they don't have it in my size, petite large. So I'm really glad I got it. Don't regret this at all. One of my best purchases ever. I love it. Next item, another Nic and Zoe from, it was either the same or the next trunk, I don't remember. I think it was the same one. I'll have links to the other ones below and you can hunt for it if you want to. This is the fractured angle sweater, and actually it may have been the next one I got, and I do like this quite a lot. Stand up for it. It's called fractured angles because actually, I don't know if you can quite see, but even though it's one color, it's got a texture to it, very slight, that has some triangles on it. That's real common with Nic and Zoe. It's comfortable, but one thing I'm a little disappointed with this, especially for the price point of any Nic and Zoe sweater that's not on sale, is I have hand washed it and laid it flat to dry, and it is losing its shape a bit. It's fine, it's comfortable, but for the price I expected it to hold up a little better. Now I've worn it a lot. I still like it, but I think this one probably isn't quite worth the price. It is stretching out a little bit. And I have kept it hanging up in the closet since I've been here. It hasn't been stuffed in a packing cube the whole time. I still like it, but I think I would have rather gotten it on sale. I would have paid maybe 3/4 to half of what this was. I just expect a more expensive item to hold up better. Now I think with most Nic and Zoe, even though they say hand wash and do not wring or twist, lay flat to dry, no matter what they have. They could have underwear and they could be the same instructions. Hand wash cold, lay flat to dry, do not wring or twist. All their tags say that. I think dry cleaning would have benefited this better, but I don't want to get a lot of stuff that needs to be dry cleaned. I want stuff that I can wash. I don't mind hand washing, and I don't mind laying flat or hanging up to dry. I don't mind that, but it's just gets too pricey. If you're paying for a pricey thing anyway, unless you need it for work, you really need regular dry cleaning. No. Alright, so I like it, but not worth the price. This item is from a recent Stitch Fix, and this has been fantastic for this trip. This is I had to go through all my old videos. See, Trunk Club, you have a list in your history of everything you bought. Stitch Fix doesn't give you that option, so I had to go through all my old videos. I always put prices and items in the description bar, so I didn't have to watch them all again. So I looked in the description bar and I found my Stitch Fix items. And this is, what is this? The Market and Spruce Wilco Quilted Vest. This is a very light vest. This is not a winter vest. This, I would almost call it a summer vest. And you say, why would you wear a vest in the summer? Well, if you have a cool morning, breezy day, if you're up in the mountains, or if you're in New Zealand for the summer, like I am, where it's been actually warm the past few days. It's gotten up into the low 80s, high 70s, which is awesome. Today is a little bit cooler, but I would say either I'm acclimating to the cooler temperature or it is in the low 70s. First few days I came, it was 50s and 60s. I was freezing. But this is just ideal, because if it's a little cool or breezy, this is very light, very comfortable. Just throw it on top of what you have. It was reasonably priced. Little pockets in the front that I like. What's in here? A lot of napkins for mopping up after the baby. I'd better take that out. And this item, you throw it in the washer, and I didn't hand wash. I washed it on delicate and cold. I think I could have done more to it. This thing is really durable. I assume you can throw it in the dryer. I tend to prefer to hang my items just to keep them going. Let me see. There's a care tag here somewhere. I should have read it before I washed it. Hand wash, cold, tumble, dry, low. Alright, so I actually did delicate in the washer, and it can be dried, tumble, dry, low, and it is very durable. There's no loose threads. It's holding up. I'm wearing it all the time. It is fantastic. But again, don't get this thinking you're getting a winter ski jacket. You are not. Next, alright, let me see what's, y'all remember this. This is the Infinity Scarf. Scarves for Dummies. Sorry there. Anyway, I love this. I have worn this. I have washed it. It is durable. It is gorgeous, and I don't need complicating tying instructions to tie it. It's just gorgeous color, spices up whatever I wear. I do notice, I said this in another video, the light here is different. And when I am back in the States, I tend to really need warm colors. I can skew slightly cooler here, which is amazing. So this actually looks fantastic. It still looks fantastic on me, I think. It looks really good back in the States. Here the light's a little different. I could probably even use a cooler one down here. That's really weird how the light's just different, but I am on the other side of the planet near the South Pole. So anyway, I love this. It's durable. So far it's been washed. I hang it to dry. No problem at all. Washed it in the washer on cold. What am I supposed to do with it? Let's see. I did check all the really expensive stuff. I always check the washing instructions, but some of the stuff that's not as expensive. Machine wash cold, gentle cycle, tumble dry low. Yeah, I hung it to dry. It's another Stitch Fix item. And again, normally I am not a navy person. This is sort of it's white, but it's not bright white. It's like an off-white. It's got a little bit of warm white in it. Don't know if it looks that way on camera. It also would have suited me better in a petite just because the pocket lays in a little bit of a funny spot. But this is really comfortable. It is held up well. It is a Lovapella 3/4 sleeve shanty, C-H-A-N-T-I top. Very simple. Looks great under that green vest. It is extremely soft. It was very reasonably priced. It is held up to, I wash it in the gentle cycle. I should check this too, shouldn't I? What am I supposed to do with it? Machine wash cold. Delicate, lay flat to dry. All right, well I dried it on the clothesline, or I throw it over a banister at home. I have a banister upstairs that endures many wet clothes being thrown over it. This is just fantastic. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Even with the navy blue, I think it actually looks fine on me. Yay. And I would prefer it. I'd love this in like a cream color or a tan stripe, or of course anything in green with me, but I really like this. Now, all right, these Vince Camuto in 12P, my problem is I am now down to about a 10P. It depends on the trousers. I can wear some of my 12s and I can wear some of my 10s. These were in a trunk. And dude, I actually write Vince Camuto Ponte, P-O-N-T-E, knit pants. These feel, they have a little, see if I can come up here. They have these little tabs to close them, and they have a zipper. So they've got a fly front, which I prefer. A lot of people don't, because then you see like things sticking out under your shirt if you wear a shirt on top. But this lies pretty flat. When I saw it on the picture from Trunk Club, I thought these were pull-on pants, which I tend not to like. These feel like sweatpants. Let me move up again. You can see the material. I don't know if you can see it. It's pilling a little bit. I have washed these in cold. What do the directions say? They're in here somewhere. These say machine wash cold with light colors, tumble dry low. And I have machine washed delicate with these, but I guess you can machine wash regular and cold. The material does tend to pill. It is nothing that is noticeable unless someone has their face right up in your knee, which if someone puts their face in my knee, they will get my knee in their face. These have been ideal work pants because they feel like sweatpants, and because I teach in a classroom, I went onto the Nordstrom site and ordered another pair of them. I have worn the heck out of them. They keep their shape. They don't stretch out. They are really comfortable. I would buy more of these. All right, this one almost doesn't count, but I'm going to count it because I did get this in my trunk. It was on sale, and it is currently on sale on Nic and Zoe's site for less than I got it. But again, not in my size because their sale, they're clearing it out. They have a different color in my size, but it's sort of a, I'm not even sure what color. It's like a reddy coralish thing. It's a weird, it's not even really coral. I'm not sure what color it is, but I don't like it. So I really like this one. My problem is the one I got in my trunk had a defect on it. It had a strange, it had a string sticking out here at one end and in the other. And I figured when that finally snapped, it was going to unravel. So Megan, my stylist, tried her darndest to find me another one to replace it, and she could not get one. So I ordered it off the website, and I love this thing. This is the Nic and Zoe pattern play top, and this is held up fine to washing. I machine washed, gentle cycle, cold. You're supposed to hand wash, lay flat to dry. It's Nic and Zoe, it's got the same tag. But I machine wash it on gentle cycle and lay it flat to dry, or I might, once it's partly dry, I might throw it over the banister or the line to finish drying. And it's been fine. It wears like iron. So this is a Nic and Zoe that wears really well. I just wish that green one had worn well. And as I said, if you go to the Nic and Zoe site, you will find this on sale. Not in this color though. In this color, maybe in a different size. It's on sale for $69, plus you get an additional 25% off if you go over there and do it now. Oh wait, no, you should get it through Trunk Club and use my referral link, right? Ha. No, I would go to Nic and Zoe's site right now if you want it. Because that's a really good deal for that item. Now, here's the other scarf Mitch sent me in a Stitch Fix. This is the, which scarf is this? Cami Houndstooth scarf. This is like a regular scarf. I had asked for a blanket scarf, and I guess this is one. I don't know. It's more of a wintry scarf. It's heavy. It is, well, it's not heavy. It's not real light. It's not heavy. It's thick and warm, which I wanted. I used this on the plane. I'm looking for the instructions on how to wash it. Let me tell you what I did. I washed it in cold in the washer and hung it to dry, and it's fine. It is held up really well. You'll know I don't know how to tie a scarf, but I will say on the plane, what I wanted it for was like an extra blanket, extra warmth, and it does a great job for that. And before I left, it was freezing cold in New Jersey, and I actually, my kids made fun of me. Oh, here we go. No, I wore it like just around like that in the cold and snow, not on a tree branch, and they said I looked like a Russian peasant in Siberia. But you know what? This really, it actually kept the wet off. I don't know, I think it's just acrylic. But I was warm. They could laugh if they want. I was warm. Ooh, there we go. My hair's a mess anyway. That might have improved it. Okay, so this is holding up so far really well to being crunched on an airplane, to being washed and worn in the snow. Not here, but at home in the snow. It's definitely worth it. And hello, someone walking by. This next one, they're saying, what is that lady doing talking to her fence and she has a pile of clothes? She must be doing her laundry and talking to herself. These are the joggers Mitch sent me. These are the, and if you're new to my channel, Mitch is my Stitch Fix stylist, and good. All right, let's see. This is the Max Threads and Drawstring Jogger. There must be an office at Stitch Fix for name making, and they have to come up with the most convoluted names for their items. Anyway, a simple jogger pants. When I first saw people unboxing joggers, I thought, oh, they mean sweatpants. No, they don't. They're really soft, they're thinner, they're comfortable. I use them for jammy bottoms, but just, you don't have to. I wore them on the plane because they were comfortable. They're not jammy bottoms, so they're regular. It's a regular outfit you can wear out, but I knew I could sleep with them on the plane, and well, as much as you could sleep on a plane, I did. These I have washed cold, gentle cycle, hung to dry, no problem. They're exactly the same as when I took them out of the box. That is a thumbs up for that item. It has held up. Now, this is one of my favorite Stitch Fix items ever. This color, you all know I like this color, sort of a burgundy, although it does not look great on me. It's not my best color. Actually, a burgundy that leans brown rather than leaning purple looks fine on me. Purpley colors, sort of the berry colors, don't. Guess what? It's inside out because I was wearing it and I took it off quickly. This thing gets abuse. This is one of the most popular Stitch Fix items ever. It comes in this color and in black, and if they ever get it in green, I want another one, or in a like an aqua or turquoise. Aqua, I'm American. Aqua or turquoise or a warmer blue, I would take that. This is I should know this by heart what this is. I didn't even put it down. Oh, I know what it is. It's the Martina Slub Knit Cardigan. I'll give you a closer look in a second. All right, here we go. This is a very thin, very soft cardigan. I wear this in the classroom all the time. Let me stand up and show you closer. The way the hem is like a shawl collar, and it comes down and makes a pocket down here. The pockets work. They work well. Covers your bum. When I go to, because I work for a substitute service, and I work in different schools and different grades every day. I tend to skew to special ed and elementary, but I work where they send me. And this just works for everything. You go into a classroom and it can be 20 degrees outside. Your classroom can be like 95 degrees because the heat in that classroom is really heavy. Or it could be 95 degrees outside and like 60 degrees in the classroom because their air is running. Or you can go to one classroom and you get moved to another classroom and you have two different temperature extremes. You never know. School to school and room to room. So I bring this. I can take it off and put it on. I can wear something sleeveless or short sleeved under it. It is so soft and so comfortable, and it has been worn. I got this, I think I got it in my September Stitch Fix. And it's been washed and worn repeatedly, just over and over. I think it might have been thrown in the dryer, even though I prefer not to do that. And what are the washing instructions on it? This is hand wash cold, tumble dry low, do not bleach, cool iron if necessary. No, it's been washed on the delicate cycle. It may have even been accidentally washed in the regular cold wash. I don't think so. I think it's been delicate. It's usually hung to dry. It wears like iron. It keeps its shape. It's just fantastic. It doesn't wrinkle up when it's drying. This is one of the best Stitch Fix items ever. It is not pricey. So I recommend this. If you have Stitch Fix, go pin it to your, you know what, I'll put my Pinterest link below. Pin it to your Pinterest board that your stylist sees. You certainly, if you look up Martina slub knit cardigan, you'll find a million pictures on Pinterest that you can repin to your board. I really recommend this, and if you're a person that actually likes the color black and considers it sort of a thing you can wear with everything, I do not like it, but if you do, then get it in black and you'll probably be able to wear it with everything. I don't know what it is with me and black. When I was younger, I liked black. I even liked like black lipstick, because I guess in the late 70s, in the early 80s, it was really cool or something. But I just find it kind of a funeral color now for the most part, and I'm just not into it. But this is great. This is great. All right, I have a couple more items that I don't have with me because they're at the dry cleaner. I got a green cardigan in my fix, and I wore that on the plane. My first time with it, I hand washed cold, lay flat to dry, and it didn't quite keep it. It was okay. It was fine. It just looked a little more worn. And then I looked at the tag. It says dry clean only. Oh, I don't like dry clean only. But I like the cardigan a lot. It's got nice deep pockets. So right now it's at the dry cleaner because I figured, ooh, I just be careful when I wear it not to get it, treat it like a coat, you know, that has to be dry cleaned. It's nice, and if you look back at my old videos, you might have remembered seeing that. Do I have the name of it down here? The Maribel Open Cardigan. It's green. It's very lovely. It's very soft. I shouldn't have hand washed it. It's certainly okay. It's wearable. It's not defective. It's just definitely it'll do better dry cleaned. And also I got in a trunk, I guess back, September maybe? Somewhere back there. In a trunk I got a cashmere, halogen cashmere sweater, and it was on sale. Very good price. Very thin, very light, very warm. A V-neck sweater, I got it in teal, and that is also dry clean only. And that I am not messing with, that cashmere. It is going to the dry cleaner. So I love that item. I just can't wear it repeatedly because I don't want to dry clean it repeatedly. But that was a good one too. And it's held up fine, excuse me, being dry cleaned. So anyway, I thought you all might be interested in the items that were stuffed into a suitcase and traveled thousands of miles and have been washed or dry cleaned and worn repeatedly, and how they held up. Because I know when I get an item, I wonder, boy, do I want to spend for this item? It's nice, but will it hold up? And the only thing so far that hasn't held up very well is this, and it's held up fine. It just isn't quite as nice as when I first got it, which wasn't long ago. But I mean, it really looked, you can see, it's kind of slumpy now. But I still do like it. I like the color. I just wish it held up better. Anyway, that is my Stitch Fix Trunk Club recap on how they wore. And I think periodically I might do this, how is it holding up? And I'd really be interested if you have Trunk Club and Stitch Fix items or other items. Jump cut. Hi guys, my iPad just decided to suddenly stop recording. Looks like there's light in my glasses. I'll just take them off there. Anyway, it's decided to stop recording, and I went inside and had to delete stuff from its memory before it would agree to work with me again. And meanwhile, it started raining. And so anyway, I'm finishing up in the garden shed / laundry room. And what I would like to say is I would like to challenge some of my fellow YouTubers who do clothing unboxings to do what I did here. I would love to know how some of your stuff has held up. What kind of care have you given it? How have the items held up? Which ones do you still love? Which ones maybe you didn't love so much but you love now? Sort of a revisiting of your old boxes. I would love to see that. And that helps me know what sort of things I should be looking out for, what brands I should be looking out for, what's going to really hold up for the price of some of these items, what's going to be worth it. So consider yourself challenged, and for now, bye-bye from New Zealand.